Hey, boys and girls, it's story time. Time for another book. Today it's Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar. Boy, Pete the Cat has so many fun adventures, doesn't he? He's almost like Dora. She's always having a new adventure, and so is Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar. Pete is on a bug safari. A safari is where you go look for things, I guess. He and his friends are looking for bugs. How many bugs can they find? Callie spots a tiny black ant. It's building an anthill, she says. Groovy, says Pete. Gus finds you know what that is? A round red ladybug in the mint patch. It has 9 spots, says Gus. Nice, says Pete. Gus counted the spots on the ladybug. It's good to count things when you can. Marty sees a big black spider. It caught a fly, he says. Neat, says Pete. Pete finds a green caterpillar in the flower pot. I will bring it home to show Mom and Dad, he says. Mom helps Pete build a home for the caterpillar. They use a great big jar. Hey, there's another book that has a jar in it that we like to read, isn't there? Remember the book Mouse Count, where the snake put the mice in the jar? Well, Pete is using his jar to put his caterpillar on. Dad puts lots of little holes in the lid for air, so the caterpillar can have some air to breathe. Pete puts the caterpillar in the jar. See, Pete got some help from his mom and his dad. They do things together as a family. Pete puts some leaves in the jar for the caterpillar to eat, and he adds a twig for the caterpillar to crawl on. A twig, I think we might have talked about this for our tree study, but a twig is a little stick. A little stick sometimes has leaves on it. So he put a twig in there with leaves on it for the caterpillar to crawl and climb on, and the leaves the caterpillar can eat. Good night, Pete, says Mom. Good night, Pete, says Dad. Good night, caterpillar, says Pete. When Pete wakes up, the caterpillar's gone. Where did it go? Did it run away? Oh, look, Pete's ears are curled up. What do we say when Pete's ears are curled up? It means something's not right. In the past books we've read, it means either he's hungry, or he's thirsty, or he's hot, or he's upset. But he's not happy right now. His ears are curled up. Where did the caterpillar go? Pete says. It's not gone, says Mom. It did not run away, says Dad. Look, they say. Look. The caterpillar is inside there, says Mom. It's called a pupa. Will it stay in there forever? Pete asks. No, says Dad. The caterpillar is changing into something new. Do you know what the caterpillar is changing into? I think you do. I think I do. What will it become? Pete asks. It's a surprise, says Mom. We must wait and see. Oh boy, waiting is hard to do sometimes, isn't it? We want to have dinner now. It's hard to wait for it. We want to have that toy now. It's hard to wait for it, I know. Sometimes we have to wait, and then it's exciting. We have anticipation. Can you say anticipation? Anticipation. You want to clap it with me? Anticipation. It means you're excited about something that's going to happen. Anticipation. And anticipation is fun. We must wait and see, says Mom and Dad. Well, Pete waits. Callie comes to visit. Did it come out yet, she asks. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits some more. Gus comes to visit. Did it come out yet, he asks. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits even longer. Marty comes to visit. Did it come out yet, he asks. Not yet, says Pete. Look at Pete's ears. I think he's getting tired of waiting. His ears are curled up. Soon, Pete, soon. Well, Pete waits and waits and waits. Then, one day, something finally happens. The pupa starts to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Something is happening, says Pete. It wiggles some more. Everyone comes over to watch. The pupa cracks open. Hey, something's coming out. What can it be? Boys and girls, you know what's in there, right? You know what's coming out? I know you do. A head pokes out, and then some legs, then two colorful wings. The caterpillar changed into a beautiful butterfly. Wow, says Pete. That's really cool how that happens. The butterfly slowly moves its wings up and down. Soon it's ready to fly. They take the jar to the park. It's time to say goodbye, says Dad. Pete opens the lid of the jar. The butterfly flaps his wings. It flutters out of the jar and lands on Pete's nose. That tickles, he says. I bet he wasn't expecting that. Then the butterfly flies up into the sky. Bye-bye, butterfly, everyone says. Hey, let's find a new caterpillar, says Pete. Change is pretty cool. So this is the book, Pete the Cat. The caterpillar changed into a butterfly. That's right. What used to be a caterpillar that crawled around went into they call it a pupa. In this book, we've called it a chrysalis. And when it comes out, it's a beautiful butterfly. Amazing. That's Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar. Boys and girls, thanks a lot for reading this book with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. All right, we'll have another book soon. Bye.